Hello and welcome back to Ultima 7, the Black Gate and Forge of Virtue. So we are in pause. We just got the bill to clean up Lock Lake signed by the mayor. But let's check out the rest of the town. Whoops. Hello. You're surprised to see your old companion Jaana, looking only slightly aged since your last visit. Name. Why, I am Jaana. Thou shouldst remember me. Lord Heather? Excuse me, Jaana blushes. Yes, I've been seeing our town mayor for some time now. Job? I have been the Cove healer for some time now, and I can provide thee with mine healing services. Since magic is not reliable, I have been yearning to join a party of adventurers such as mine old friends. I miss the old life. Magic? My magic has been affected by something in the air, but I have found that my senses are still with me. Hast thou noticed that the mages in the land are afflicted in the head? It is most disconcerting. Nevertheless, I can manage to cast a spell or two most of the time. Friends? Our old friends, Iolo, Shimino, and Dupre. The men who conquer evil in the name of Lord British. Lord British. I have not seen our liege in many years. Dupre. I miss having a drink or two with that rogue. Let's go find that knight. Shimino. Shimino, thou dost not look like a kid anymore. What didst happen? Didst thou reach the venerable age of 30? Humph, I am still a kid at heart. That is a relief, she grins cheekily. Iolo. He looks the same to me. Perhaps he has a little more waistline than before, but that is to be expected if one stays away from adventuring for too long. What dost thou mean? Little more waistline indeed. No offense intended, Iolo. Okay, well, sounds like you want to join. I would be honored to join thee, my lord. Alright. Well, bye-bye. Goodbye, my lord. Great, well, now we have our own healer. And she will heal us for free. As well as resurrect and cure poison. That's great. So I guess she's just going to leave these guys here. Arg! And let's use this as an opportunity. Oh, we don't have anything. Nor a backpack, even. Let's use this as an opportunity to redistribute some of our weight. We need a backpack for Jaana, but we may as well take all the healing stuff. She's going to end up carrying that for us. These bandages too? Yeah. What do I have in here again? Other potions. Okay, so we got to get a backpack for her. Let's get her some proper weapon. The hawk's kind of cool. We'll stick with that for now. Shimino can take the apple. Iolo can take the gold. Spark's been carrying miscellaneous things. I'd like it better if he could just carry the adventuring gear. Who did I give the shield to there? We don't, and we don't have any armor for Jaana yet. I'm sure we'll find some. Yeah, that's good for now. We won't bother combining all the potions in the same bag and everything until we get a backpack for her. What else do you have around here, Jaana? Whoops. Just lots of beds. Is Lord Heather going to be upset that you're leaving? Alright, well, I guess nothing else. Who's down here? Oh, let's take a look at Jaana's stats, actually. So Jaana is level 3. She has no training points. She is not very good at combat. Of course, that's not why we have her. She's quite intelligent, and I thought that came across pretty well actually in her dialogue. Seemed quite witty. And her dexterity is okay, but she's not very strong. The main reason to have Jaana is because she's quite an effective healer for most of the time, anyways. And early on right now, we could even just use her as for the extra carrying capacity. Let's see who this is. You see a friendly woman in her 30s. Name. I am Pamela. Job. I am the innkeeper at the Outen Inn. If thou shouldst like a room, just say so. The Outen Inn? Well, Cove is the city of love and passion, didst thou not know? Thou must be careful. If thou dost stay too long in Cove, thou wilt fall in love with someone, mark my words. The Outen Inn in the city of love. Raybert. Ooh, he is such a wonderful man, dost thou not think? He is so intense and serious. Handsome, too. Oh, and I like Regal as well. Who's Regal? As far as dogs go, he is handsome, too. Oh, must be the mayor's dog. We don't need a room. Okay, bye. See thee soon. You have a register? The Outen Inn register. Tiors of Britain. Kellen of Buccaneer's Den, Sir Dupre, not a surprise, Wentock of Trinsic, and Uberik of Minoc. Minoc with a K. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or what. Minoc in the game is spelled with a C. Anything in here? Some gold, we don't need that. Excuse me. What else we got? That's the mayor's office. In here, some rolls, a glass item, and some clothes. Hero Fertilizer by Wardren, a warrior's handbook depicting several esoteric fighting styles. Each step is accompanied by a short piece of fiction, permitting the reader better visualization of the detailed style. When Starts the Adventure by Sabra. Herein can be found a novel relating the travels of a fledgling warrior struggling to gain skill and respect in a treacherous world. As the warrior gains experience in dealing with opposition, he begins to notice how well the land is balanced in ideology. For every evil, there seems to be a good, and vice versa. No Time to Dance by B.A. Morler. The wonderful depiction of the busy life of two industrious scholars caught betwixt the demands of a forceful taskmaster and the pressure of time. Okay, so nothing useful. Got it. This is just the mayor's. Yeah. Ooh, a mage. Hello. This elderly mage looks older and more senile than when you last saw him. Name? That I know. My name is Rudyom. Job? I am not sure anymore. I was a powerful mage at one time. Now, nothing works. Magic is a foul. I suppose I could sell thee some reagents and spells, if thou dost want. And mind the carpet, it does not work. We don't need spells, magic. Carpet? The big blue carpet. 'Tis a flying carpet. It does not work like it should. Rudyom looks around and scratches his head. Funny. It was here a while ago. Oh, I remember now. Some adventurers borrowed my flying carpet a few weeks ago. When they returned, they said they had lost it near Serpent's Spine, somewhere in the vicinity of the Lost River. Great, so about as vague as it gets. I suppose if thou didst want to go and find it, thou couldst keep it. It did not work very well. Perhaps thou canst make it work. I did not like the color anyway. Moongates? They are a nuisance, are they not? I do believe that Blackrock is the solution to the problem. I wish my mind had not lost me, or I could continue my work. Blackrock? Do not mention that foul mineral's name to me. It has caused me much frustration. Before my mind lost me, I was conducting experiments with the infernal material. But now I cannot for the life of me remember what it was I was trying to do. What sorts of experiments? I wrote them all down in my notebook, which is somewhere around here. Thou art welcome to look at it. But stay away from that damned transmuter. 'Tis dangerous. The transmuter? 'Tis that wand-like thing. It was supposed to magnetize and magically transmute Blackrock, but it doth not work correctly. Try pointing it at a piece of Blackrock, and thou wilt see what I mean. But do not stand too close. Thou art welcome to take it if thou dost want a piece of garbage. Where's your notebook? I used it to record mine experiments with Blackrock and the Blackrock transmuter. Regent spells magic. I do not understand what is wrong. My magic does not work so well anymore. Well, I guess we could buy some spells. Dost thou wish to buy some spells? Yeah, sure. In which circle dost thou wish to study? Let's start in the first. What spell wouldst thou like to know? Oh, shoot. Well, I need to see... Okay, let's actually go back here. Nothing. But so first spell or first circle we already have Cure and we already have Light. I don't think I've talked about the spellbook yet. I think I did actually in the Lost episode of Britain. The way the spells work and the spellbook works is that in this first level here you have like your cantrip-esque spells, so things that you can cast basically at any time with no cost associated to them. It doesn't use up your reagents, things like that. They're generally not particularly powerful, like wake somebody up, change the weather. Help is pretty useful. It takes you back to Lord British. But generally not very powerful spells, and then as you move up in circles they get more powerful. So in the first circle we have Cure and Light, and it goes all the way up to 8 circles. The idea being that you can cast spells for the circle of the level that you are. So we are level 4, which means we can cast up to spells up to the 4th circle, which we don't even have any of those right now. In fact, we only have a few. We only have 4 spells. Anyway, so we'll start with the first circle. Cure and Light is what we have, so we'll buy everything else that he doesn't have, or that he does have. Yes. First, what spell wouldst thou like to buy? Cure, Detect Trap. The Detect Trap spell will cost 25 gold. Agreeable? Yes. We don't get to bargain or haggle in this one. Done! Wouldst thou like another spell? Yes. In which circle? First. Awaken all. 25 gold. Agreeable? Yes. Done. Wouldst thou like another spell? Yeah, we may as well. In which circle dost thou wish to study? Second. What spell? We had, I think it's Fire Blast is the one we have, so we'll do Destroy Trap. 45 gold. Yep. Select another spell. Yep. Second. Great Light. Some of these spells we might never ever use, but I like to have a full spell book just in case, and it's just satisfying. It's oddly satisfying. Telekinesis. Yeah, let's go with the third as well. We already have Heal. That's the only 3rd level spell we have, so we'll get Curse. 65 gold. Yes. Now we're going to paralyze. And we'll do one more. Poison. Done. No, let's check our money and buy. Leaving so soon? Dearie me, I hope I remember thee if thou dost come back. How's our money doing, Iolo? Oh, we still got tons. 611? Okay, so then we'll do fourth. Fourth as well. $85 gold apiece. So what does that come to? 340 gold total, so I'll still have 280 or so. Mark and Recall. These are the spells that we'll use on our, oh, I don't remember what they're called. The stones, the virtue stones? Something like that. Oh shit, I lost track of where I was. Did I already buy this? No, okay. So they'll come in handy. We'll use those a lot. And Seance will allow us to speak to the dead. Done. No. Okay. Bye, Rudyom. Oh, you got a lot of books. Is this your notebook? Why Good Mages Like Black Magic by Magus. Despite the rather frivolous title, this complete tome explains the value of applying magic for the benefit of society, as opposed to selfish personal gain. The concepts presented herein mesh quite well with those exemplified by the virtues. No One Leaves by Alan G., the sequel to The Day It Didn't Work. We read this? We read this. The Dragon Compendium by Perrin. Found almost exclusively in the dungeon Destard. I don't know if it's I'm going to go with Destard. Dragons are an ancient race of large reptiles. They possess great intelligence, and a few also use magic, sometimes summoning other creatures to fight with or for them in battle. However, in combat they are quite formidable without any aid, for in addition to their sharp claws and the rows of razor-like teeth that fill their maws, they are capable of producing large clouds of fiery death. That, combined with their ability to become invisible, makes them more than a match for any foolish enough to cross one. Shouldst one ever be found that is willing to bargain with thee, I strongly suggest doing so, for very few can survive a battle with one of these terrible lizards. Even fewer can emerge victorious. Ringworld by Larry Niven. Herein lie the words that tell the adventurers to be had in the space between Britannia and the heavens. The work, although fictional, proposes that there are many undiscovered lands that lie between Britannia and other suns. The Day It Didn't Work, we've read that. Modern Necromancy by Horrence. The author of this poetic treatise attempts to show how necromancy has been maligned throughout the years, and explains the beneficial knowledge that can be garnered by studying the effects of magic on a lifeless corpse, including the more recent art of returning life to a dead companion, known as resurrection. Dolphin in the Dunes by Peter Heumann. Contained within the pages of this book is what seems to be an allegory for human familial relations. The work is obviously fiction, but the undertones suggest extensive study on humans' part. Halfway through the work, the point of view shifts, permitting the reader to see multiple sides of each issue. Like a dolphin. How the West Was by Euclidia. This tome of history tracks the geography of Britannia from the early centuries to more recent times. The included maps provide a level of detail never before seen in a work of this nature. In addition, the short chapter of the once important virtues reveals their source from the broader tenets of truth, love, and courage. I lost track of where I was. Ribald Encounters by Madden. Within the pages of this anthology are many stories full of suggestive prose. Let's go top shelf first. The Transitive Vampire by Karen Elizabeth Gordon. This richly detailed tome is a handbook of grammar for the innocent, the eager, and the doomed. We read that. I Am Not a Dragon by Thompson. Within these pages is a bawdy tale of Belnarth, fictional lord of Serpent's Hold. This volume is part 1 of a great trilogy involving the humorous exploits of the Lord and his fellow knights. How to Conquer the World in 3 Easy Steps by Maximilian the Amazingly Mean. Found within are the ravings of a deranged megalomaniac cleric describing his plans for the domination of Britannia. And after I have acquired the vast corpse spell, there will be no one to defy me, for all will fear my casting of the spell. Even the loft Lord Brit himself will offer his obeisance to me. Okay. That was a bit of a wild jump. But hey. Maybe you're having a rough day. We've read that. Speaking of potions, I'll be taking these. Yoink. And I think we can just stay here and he'll just continue to make potions for us, which is great. We don't really need them all. In fact, I imagine most of these we won't even end up using, but how can you walk away from potions? And let's check out what he was talking about with the Black Rock. This must be it here. Book. Observations of Black Rock by Rudyom the Mage. Excuse me. The mysterious substance known as Black Rock is completely indestructible. Only by magical means can it be molded and shaped. Black rock can be found in small quantities beneath the ground, sometimes near lodes of iron, ore, or lead. Black rock can be excavated by conventional means, but melting it down into a malleable substance is impossible, except by magic. I have found that a combination of electrical energy and magnetic energy has a profound effect on the substance. Together, these properties cause black rock to become permeable, that is, one can put one's hands through the substance as if it were water. Further study reveals that black rock might work as a teleportation device if magic, electrical energy, magnetic energy, and the correct alignment of heavenly bodies act together upon the substance. This theory still needs to be tested. The black rock transmuter I created out of an old wand does not work. It was meant to shoot electrical and magnetic charges into black rock, but all it does is make the substance explode. I must be careful not to let the transmuter get into the wrong hands. Pointing it at a large quantity of black rock might produce a devastating explosion. Excuse me. I must quit for the day. The headaches that have been plaguing me have gotten worse. I am forgetting more and more. Very soon, I am afraid, I will forget how to cast simple spells. I believe something might be affecting the magical ether, but I cannot be sure. Sounds like you're right, Rudyom. Okay, let's check it out. Rudyom's wand. Bam! Wow. Oh, leather armor. Well, I need that. There you go, Janet. Okay, so wand make black rock explode. Interesting. We're gonna leave that there for now, because I don't really want to pick that up in case I lose it. Spindle thread, kite.
Go away.
Ooh. And a parrot. Okay. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to call it. We'll pick up next time finishing off Exploring Cove. See you then.